This video, we are going to reduce fractions to lowest terms. This is something that's review, so we're only going to do a few examples, and I'm not going to explain it as much in depth as I did during the MDE10 videos, where I did everything with factor trees and broke everything down to the prime factorization. I'm going to assume that you know the factors that these things are going to have in common. So if you want to see a more thorough example of reducing fractions to lowest terms, you can go back and see the MDE10 playlist and look for the video there. So let's go ahead and let's start with these examples. 5.3, and these are like numbers 11, 13, and 15. And we start off with 12 over 15, and 12 and 15 both have a common factor of 3. 12 divided by 3 is 4. 15 divided by 3 is 5. 4 and 5 no longer have any common factors. 4 is a couple of 2's. 5 is a prime number, so I'm done. And that's my answer to number 11, or the problem that's like number 11 for me. Now we have 6 divided by 30. They're both multiples of 6, so 6 goes into 6 one time, 6 goes into 35 times. Don't forget to write the 1 as a placeholder for the 6. And those are now equivalent fractions. This is in lowest terms because there are no more common factors between 1 and 5. Last but not least, we're going to have 90 divided by 125. This is probably not one that we're going to do in one step. So let's go ahead and try and take out the common factor of 5 first. Let's see, 5 goes into 9 one time with 4 left over. 5 goes into 48 times. 5 goes into 125 25 times. Oh, that is it. We're done because 18 is a 2 and a couple of 3's, and 25 is a couple of 5's, so there's no more common factors. So we're done there in one step. Their only common factor was 5. So that's it for writing fractions in lowest terms. Again, you may want to go back and look at topics like prime factorization, and under this would be factor trees that I use in MD10. I'll show you that right now with this last example since it was harder. So I'll take 90 and 125, and I'll say that this was 2 times 45. There's no more 2's, but there's a 3. That's 3 times 15, which is 3 times 5. And that's my prime factorization. So this was 2 times 3 times 3 times 5. And then 125 is 5 times 25, which is another 5 times 5. So this is 5 times 5 times 5. And I'm going to cancel any common factors. And this is going to leave me with 6 times 3 is 18. 5 times 5 is 25. And that's another way that I could have gotten my 18 over 25. All right. We'll come back next time and we will convert between mixed numbers and improper fractions. We'll go both ways. And we'll talk about what a mixed number is, that it has a whole part and a fractional part. And we're going to write those instead most of the time as improper fractions. All right, I will see you for the next video.